Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Thursday, October 27th, 2022. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Happy Thursday, everyone. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. Right now, it's an inside day, very narrow range heading into the RTH Open, just 31% of average range here. We've been averaging about 92 points per day on a 10-day basis. Right now, we're at 33.75 points. Inside day, this is post-economic data as well. We had GDP, core durable goods orders, and initial jobless claims prior to the RTH Open. And right now, not moving the needle a whole lot just yet. A little bit of back and forth action within the range. But this market right now has pushed through previous highs. It has gotten away from the 8-period average. This has been a very bullish move over the last several days, and from that beginning Thursday low, it has been an overall uptrending move here. Is there more upside that can be seen ahead? Or do we see another big swing back down where the primary trending bear market here comes back and shows its teeth? I mean, right here, do we get another big crushing move? Or is this very similar to back here, where we had that range that developed prior to the rally? And you know, this is very similar price action right now. We're kind of right here at the same point of the chart. Can we get ourselves another higher low and bounce off of these lows? Can we hold the 8-period average on a retest down below? That's going to be the key question here. Can price come back and reject and give us another one of these types of moves and we flow higher, or do we fail? That 37.75 zone, 3800 is going to be very important on a retest. A failure to hold there, and we start to rotate back down. So right now, very similar to what we saw at the beginning of Q3 back here. Very, very similar price action. Do we get some follow through to the upside this time, or do we fail back down? So again, watching the current short-term trend and to see how we pull back here off of these current highs. If we pull back and form a rejection, that could be very bullish, at least in the very near term up ahead. If we take a look at the NQ, this one's been lagging a little bit against the ES and especially the YM. YM has been leading higher. This one pulling back here at the moment. You see a squat bar right here, very similar to what we've seen before, right in the bearish Pima trigger zone here and at resistance. Last time we saw a big day down. Do we see a similar day or a similar move up ahead, or does this short-term trend remain intact? The short-term trend again looks very similar to what we've already seen back in July. Again, we're similarly at the upper end of the range. This one's not quite at or through that high just yet, but again, still trying to round off, still trying to develop that range. If this thing can push to 11.8, 11,800 has continued to be the key level to watch in case of a continuation to the upside. As of right now, narrow range here heading into the RTH Open, 45.5% of ADR, and now testing a rising 8-period from above. If we take a look here at crude oil is up 1.37% right now. This one we mentioned could be due for a big breakout ahead, and yesterday was the day. Yesterday we broke through the 86 level. We talked about the 8-day developing narrow range. It ended up being a 7-day. So if we bring this back to 7 days here, you'll notice again a very clear compression right there. That's your 7-day compression. It's looking at these 7 days here. The breakout was through 86. The low is 84. We were looking for about a plus 10 points to the upside. Here's 10 points, maybe as high as 12.5 or even as much as 15. 15 has been about as high as it goes on a big rotation. But 10 to 12.5 points is what we mentioned. Here's the breakout point at 86. Here's the low of the breakout day. This is day one move. You're looking 84 to 94 would be your plus 10. That takes you right to the edge. If you go a little bit more here, say plus 12.5, plus 13, then you're reaching the upper edge of this range. You're reaching the FOMC key level from July. You're reaching the 200-day moving average and yearly VWAP. So a confluence of key levels here at around the 98 level, 97.5, 98 level. So right now, looking for further strength up ahead today. Bulls looking to defend the early pullback for a continuation higher. and we get a bullish move to the upside, at least to 94s here, based off of the breakout that we're seeing right now. If we take a look here at gold, gold is down about 1/3% right now, inside day, narrow range as well. Well, not super narrow, but inside day and compression day here. This one's building some energy. Again, we saw a major double bottom here off the lows. That's 1620. 1680 right now is holding as resistance. That's the level to watch. As soon as it pushes through 1680, there's about 60 handles of upside that takes you into 1738. That's the recent highs. Right now we're in this very clear range right now, and 1680 has been the gateway to both the upside and also the downside. So right now, if it can push through this level, it opens up another 60 handles of upside up ahead. Looking at Ethereum real quickly here, the market showing some strength. Overall, you've seen the last few days here, very, very bullish. A major break through the 1400 level, a huge rally to the upside. This could take us back towards 1700. But again, this market has not been able to hold on to gains. So if this is going to be something different, this could be significant. This super narrow range here developed below the previous year's futures low. We got to break back above that level. That level has been a very, very clear area of both resistance and support, very significant pivot, and we've gotten a big push away from that level right now. Any pullback could lead to a continuation up. How high do we go? Again, this market has been limited to the upside, but a very good short-term rally higher. The next pullback could be a buying opportunity for a continuation towards 1700 and maybe a bit beyond. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this plays out heading into the rest of the session. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.